I'm Stephen Main, welcome to the Main Report. Now, Macquarie Bank is meant to be staffed by the so-called smartest guys in the room. These bankers don't get caught out by the subprime crisis. They don't get stuck with short-term debt during this credit crisis. No, the marvels of Martin Place are too clever for that. So when the bank brings out a vehicle called Macquarie Fortress, how could you possibly go wrong? Well, sadly, Macquarie Fortress has been an absolute disaster. It raised $141 million on the stock market at $1 a unit, and then used that money to borrow another $900 million so that it could make total investments of close to $1 billion in US corporate bonds. The first trouble emerged on July the 31st last year. So let's take you through the timeline on what exactly happened here. July 31, they warn of falling market value of loans and possible debt breaches. On August the 1st, I buy 780 units at 69 cents after they've plunged from $1. August 6, Fortress says, no worries mate, we've sold 133 million in loans for a loss of only 6 million and there are no margin calls. August 31, the auditor from PwC, the same firm that audits most Macquarie vehicles, signs the account saying everything's fine. September 28, they actually pay me $21.37 in distributions. No worries, mate. December 21, another distribution of $22.15 hits the account. There must be plenty of cash available. And then from January 30 till February 11, they sold US $305 million in loans for a total loss of $37.3 million. And would you believe it, the units plunged to a low of 5.8 cents. Now, I'm an investor in more than 10 different Macquarie Bank vehicles, and they deluge me with different annual reports all the time. But never before have I had such an appalling performance as this Macquarie Fortress thing. Of all my 630 stocks, none of them have destroyed 90% of the value in just 7 months' time. It's an absolute disgrace. Now, I usually defend Macquarie Bank, although I'm not quite as passionate as some notorious video blog defenders.
All you people care about is making money off of her. She's a human!
However, this time, I'm almost as angry as that Macquarie critic Jim Cramer.
They're nuts! They know nothing!
You'd be angry too if someone had blown up this sort of value. Whilst Macquarie haven't contacted me about this Fortress disaster, I did get something in the mail today. It's a nice glossy flyer from the real estate division, asking me to come along for a briefing. And if I write a question and send it back to them, I could win a $500 GPS system. Guys, I don't want to win one of your silly GPS systems. I just want a bit of engagement from you turkeys who've destroyed all this value. Ring me up, send me an email. Let me ask you a question, and I'll tell you what I really want to know. Why the hell didn't the great Macquarie Bank bail out this so-called fortress? I'm Stephen Main, and I'm bloody angry with those millionaire factory turkeys.